Good evening, good evening. This is Marie Holiday, and today is Wednesday, January the 13th, 2021. And before we get started, I just want to remind everyone, if you have not subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button and hit that notification button and help my channel reach its goal of 100 subscribers by the end of January 2021. And I do want to update the audience. Today I got 3 new subscribers. Today I got 3 new subscribers who subscribed to my channel, and now I'm currently at 74 subscribers strong. And I want to encourage those 74 subscribers to share my channel with one person you know and get them to subscribe so they can gain valuable information from these thought-provoking topics. And I really do want to thank everyone for blocking out time for supporting my channel, and subscribe if you have not subscribed. So with that being said, let's get down to the next lecture. And the focus of this lecture is going to be, are you addicted to gambling? Are you addicted to gambling? So pay attention. But I do want to remind the audience that I am a licensed clinical addiction specialist. I'm credentialed in 3 states, and I'm qualified to assess and treat people who are suffering from alcohol addiction, drug addiction, and gambling addiction. So I'm going to deliberately present this information from a clinical standpoint, but I'm going to use everyday language, and I'm here to tell you. So pay attention. Are you addicted to gambling? Before I go into talking about 9 indicators of gambling addiction, let me first describe what is gambling addiction or gambling disorder. Gambling addiction or gambling disorder is defined as persistent and recurring pragmatic gambling behavior that causes distress and impairs your overall livelihood. And I'm here to tell you, gambling addiction, according to research, tends to affect males more than females. Though this gender gap has narrowed in recent years, gambling disorder is a behavioral addiction that can be effectively treated using a range of cognitive behavior therapy, which is a type of therapy that gives you the skills to change your thinking. And I'm here to tell you. So that's a clinical description of gambling addiction. So now I'm going to share with the world 9 indicators of gambling addiction. Pay attention. Number 1, needing to gamble using increasing amounts of money to achieve the desired rush and excitement. So it's like that person is going to need to start. They may start out with $50, it's going to progress to 100, progress to 5, progress to 5,000, progress to 10,000. And I'm here to tell you. Number 2, feeling restless or irritable when trying to reduce or stop the gambling. So the person may give some attempts to stop, but then when restlessness, you're tossing and turning, you can't sleep, you're feeling irritable because the person is craving to go gamble. Number 3, inability to control, reduce, or quit gambling despite numerous repeated attempts. The person may tell themselves, it's my last time, it's my last time. They don't make a New Year's resolution, but they cannot sustain from gambling. So it's numerous failed attempts. Number 4, preoccupation. Preoccupation with gambling, such as devising ways to get more gambling money and reliving past gambling experiences. So that preoccupation is also more like mental obsession. They're constantly thinking about devising ways to get more gambling money and reliving past gambling experience. Just the thought just keep going in their head, similar to mental obsession. Number 5, gambling when experience feelings of distress, helplessness, guilt, anxiety, and depression. So when they begin to have all of these feelings surfacing up, what the gambler will do is to go gamble to relieve the symptoms of distress, hopelessness, guilt, anxiety, and depression. And what that does is creates more distress, hopelessness, guilt, and anxiety because of the gambling. It's like a vicious cycle. Number 6, chasing after your losses to get even after losing money from gambling. I'm going to say that again. The gambler will begin to chase after your loss to get even with that casino, to get even with that gambling establishment after losing money from gambling. And I'm here to tell you. But I'm here to tell you that there's no such thing as really winning your money back, because they're going to turn around and re-gamble, lose it again, chase the loss, win it again, lose it again, chase the loss. Number 7, the gambler will begin to lie to conceal the severity of the gambling behavior and the addiction. They're going to lie to the mother, father, sister, brother, significant others about the severity of the gambling behavior and the addiction until it gets so blown out of control they can no longer conceal it anymore, because the bills are going to come crashing in, the foreclosure, the car repossessed, they don't drain their bank account, drain the significant other bank account, they don't sold everything, so until it all comes crashing down on them. And I'm here to tell you. Number 8 indicator: loss of personal relationships, job, educational pursuit due to the gambling. Because now their gambling addiction they're so deep into their gambling addiction, they have lost pretty much everything. The lies and the manipulation don't caught up with them. So now they don't got damaged relationships. They don't lost the job, and it's a destroyer of all destroyers. Number 9, relying on others to provide money to resolve financial situations caused by gambling. And I'm here to tell you, such as threat of eviction from their home. So because they blown all their money on gambling, so now the rent's behind, the mortgage behind, the car note is due, the light spout to get cut off. So now they got to rely on others in order to provide money to pay their bills. And I'm here to tell you. So ladies and gentlemen, those are the 9 indicators of gambling addiction. And whoever's listened to this, you already know within yourselves on whether or not you meet these indicators. You just got to be honest with yourself. And also, I want to share with the world types of gambling. There are many different types of gambling, such as playing casino games is without a doubt the most fun way that people make and lose money, or they're just losing the money to the point where it no longer becomes fun anymore. Shooting dice, shooting dice, playing cards, casino gambling, online gambling, betting on the races, betting on sports, scratch-offs. Yep, scratch-offs is gambling. Sweepstake establishment, bingo. These are all forms of different types of gambling. And I'm here to tell you. And for people who are suffering from gambling addiction, they can seek individual counseling from an addiction therapist. They can go to Gambling Anonymous. There's a lot of 1-800 numbers out there, and I'm here to tell you. So I hope the audience got something out of this, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button, and be on the lookout for future uploads, because I'm going to do an upload on how to stop gambling addiction. I'm going to do an upcoming future upload on, are you addicted to alcohol or drugs? I'm going to do that in part 1 or part 2. And so be on the lookout for that. And with that being said, simplify, simple fidelis, and have a great evening.